Hi FoodTube! I'm going to show you a super hearty, super delicious spaghetti bolognese. It's a Food Revolution Day recipe. For more information on Food Revolution Day, click the link in the description box and that should show you everything you need to know. Let's get started. Right, to start, I'm going to need 3 nice medium-sized red onions. We need to finely chop these, but to be quite frank, I can't be bothered. So, I've got the food processor out and I'm going to make this job a quarter of the time that it would take usually. In with the onions. Then to those onions, I need to add 2 nice fat cloves of garlic. In with those. And then I need to add 3 sticks of celery. And I'm just going to trim these up. Take the tops and the bottoms off because that can be a bit stringy. And then just into manageable chunks to make it a little bit easier for the processor. And in we go with those. And then I need 3 nice carrots. These are quite big, so I think I'm only going to use 2. And I'm just going to quickly peel these. Just chop them into chunks and into the food processor with the carrots. I need 2 big sprigs of rosemary. And what we want to do is we want to strip all of the lovely rosemary off of the stalk. On with the lid, and here's the fun part. Ready, 1, 2, 3, go. And we just want to blitz that until it's all nice and finely chopped. Come and have a look at this and you'll see the kind of texture we're looking for. Nice and tiny. Now, I need to put a big pan onto a medium to high heat. While that's warming up, I'm going to take 2 nice strips of smoky, streaky bacon. If it's quite thin like this is pancetta, by all means use 4 rashers. We just want to chop this up nicely and put this straight into our pan. So just going to give this bacon a little stir, and I'm going to add a little drizzle of olive oil because I'm now going to add all of our vegetables that we chopped up. And then we want to give that a nice stir up, and we want to turn down the heat to a medium heat, and we want to put the lid on and let this sit and soften for about 10 to 15 minutes. This has been cooking away for about 15 minutes now, and as you'll see, it's got a nice golden brown colour and it's all soft. Now to this, I'm going to add 500 grams of minced beef. We want to fry this off until the mince is all nice and browned. We need to add a few more ingredients now. A tablespoon of tomato puree and a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, and then a can of 400 grams of chopped tomatoes. And I'm going to add 3 bay leaves. And I need 400 mils of hot water. That's 400. And to that, add a beef stock cube, like that. Ooh, splashback. And then I'm going to go straight in with that. But what we want to do now is turn it down as low as it can go and then put the lid on. Now we need to leave this to simmer for about an hour, but because you know, it's cooking, it's not just sitting there on its own, we need to come back and give it a stir every now and again just to make sure that it's not sticking, it's not getting too thick. If it's reducing too much, by all means add a splash of hot water just to loosen it so it doesn't turn into a big lump rather than a really nice rich sauce. So I'll see you guys in about an hour. Right, so it's been about an hour. Let's have a little look at this sauce. Wow, it smells incredible. And it's nice and thick and lovely. We want to leave this with the lid off and the heat really low and just simmer that for another 10, 15 minutes, just so it reduces a little tiny bit more. So while that's happening, I have got over here a large pan with some boiling water and a little pinch of salt. And to that, I'm going to add 500 grams of spaghetti. Let's have a little look at our sauce. At this point, we want to look for the bay leaves, and we put 3 in, so that's 1. And now I want to give this a good season with a nice pinch of salt and a generous pinch of black pepper. Let's check this pasta. That's a few minutes away. Right, it's been about 8 minutes. My pasta is ready. I'm gonna drain this now. And then back in the pan and back to the stove. Now, my friends, we're only gonna be using half now. The other half, I'm gonna leave to cool down, and then I'm gonna throw it in a container and put it in the freezer for one of those days when I really just can't be bothered to cook. Bring this a little bit closer and put half of this gorgeous meaty sauce in. And a trick with spaghetti, so it doesn't just look all, as you're putting it down, twist your tongs and it should sit quite nicely on the plate. And to finish it off, I've got some lovely fresh Parmesan. Simple, easy and delicious spaghetti bolognese. Now don't forget, if you want to find out more about Food Revolution Day, click the link in the description box and you should find out everything you want to know. Give it a go. Let me know how you get on in the comments box below. Like it if you like it, subscribe if you want, it is free. But most importantly, my friends, as always, enjoy yourselves and I'll see you next time. Happy cooking! First of all, we've got our beautiful, beautiful chicken. Now we need some butter. So we get a nice knob of butter.